In our body, there is a special tissue which bind our body together. This tissue helps to connect all organs and parts of the body. So only it is called as a connective tissue. The human body is made up of four types of tissues. In the last session, we saw how important the epithelial tissues are, and in today's session, we will discuss about connective tissue. As we know, a tissue is made up of cells, and these cells make up the connective tissue. The connective tissues are present in a gel-like substance called medium or a matrix, which forms the main bulk of connective tissue. As it is a connective tissue, can you tell what it might connect? So, to get the answer for this, let us look at the human skeleton, which consists of 206 bones. These all bones are connected by a tissue called ligament. In short, you can remember by a trick BLB, which means bone ligament bone connection. Apart from the bones, even muscles are attached to the bones with another type of tissue. It is known as tendon. Tendon, in short, you can remember muscle tendon bone MTB, which connect muscles and bone. The tendon connects muscles and bone, and both these ligament and tendon are both types of dense connective tissue. Dense because the cell in these tissues are very densely packed and together with a little matrix. To protect our bones and muscles, our skin comes in picture. So, the human skin is the largest organ. Do you know how it is stick there? Well, it is connected to the muscles with a type of connective tissue. The cell in this tissue float in a gel-like medium which is loose, and hence this tissue gets its name as areolar or a loose connective tissue, and it also present around blood vessels, around nerves, and in the bone marrow. Now, it is filled with the space inside the organs, so it is mainly known as filler tissue. Now, next we will discuss about the bones. As our body consists of bones, the bone forms the framework of our body. Bones are also a type of connective tissue as it supports and holds our internal organs, that is delicate internal organs. They holds and protects them together, like for example the heart and lungs are supported by the bony rib cage in our chest. Our skull holds and supports our brain. So, bone cells are present in a medium which has a calcium and phosphorus, and due to this, a bone is strong and hard in appearance. Therefore, the bone is a type of skeletal connective tissue. One type in this category is cartilage, which is widely spaced and slightly elastic. That's why you can actually twist your nose tip and a earlobe. Our body is very precious. So it needs to be safe from the mechanical shocks. And to do this, there is a layer of tissue beneath our skin which act as a shock absorber. It is the adipose tissue. It is filled with the fat globules, so only the thin people with very little amount of adipose tissue feel more cold compared to the fat people. as the layer of adipose tissue act as insulator. We also have a liquid connective tissue. Here the fluid flows through our entire body and act as a transporter of oxygen and nutrients to all the parts of our body. So it is the blood. It is also known as a liquid connective tissue, which has many cells like RBCs, WBCs, and platelets suspended in a liquid medium called the plasma. So, here we come to the end of the session where we have learned about different connective tissues and their functions. So, in total, the connective tissues are categorized or classified as a 7 types: bone, ligament, tendon, areolar, then adipose, and cartilage. In the next session, we will discuss about muscular tissues.